Hi guys, welcome to another amazing video. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, my name is Marie Esinugawu, and on this channel we basically do fun, family and faith. If it's something you're interested in, please stay tuned. This beautiful day, I would like to read a story entitled, Can You Manage Prosperity? And this story is from God Counts the Tears of Women, Men Beware, authored by Mr. Dan-Dzide, and it's on page 115. If you have the book, you can follow with me. Let's get right in. Did I tell you the story of the poor man who won millions of cedis at the lotteries? He did not really know what else to do with himself. He had shouted, cried, and sang so hard and so loud that he finally lost his voice. Then he came up with a rather new idea for celebrating his victory. He hired the biggest tractor in town, decorated it with red ribbons, climbed drowsily into it with one hand still clasping a big bottle of GB Scotch whiskey. He gave express instructions to the tractor driver to drive at top speed through the principal streets of the town. Tractors are slow, but today I want to prove to the whole town that tractors can run as fast as the latest Toyota car, he blurted. He blurted out between mouthful of Scotch whiskey. As the tractor sped along as fast as it could, our newly crowned nouveau riche lost his balance and came bouncing, tumbling through the air. He finally landed on his head in a deep, uncovered gutter. He never woke up from his coma. His prosperity became his downfall and his death. How have you been managing success and prosperity in your small corner? Has prosperity turned you into a lion, an ass, or a lamb? You cannot imagine how fast money, position, or status can transform some people. All of a sudden, they become as wild as lions. In the small Cameroonian tea factory settlement camp of Tole, men of humble origins will suddenly become rapacious, ferocious, and rude on the day they receive their salaries. Empty boasts and provocative words are lashed out at one another in crowded drinking bars at the camp. The most provocative phrase is, "I kill you, I pay." But of course, you do not have to take this threat seriously. Wait until their pay pockets get dried up, and then you see them again transformed into gentle doves. Show me a king, an emperor, or a president who still remains humble in the midst of wealth and power, and I'll show you a living saint. I will never forget what my teacher told me once at school. I did memorize it. The highest roof of virtue is to possess boundless power without abusing it. Do not forget that absolute prosperity also corrupts absolutely. Does prosperity make you less sensitive to other people's needs? Do you remember the story of the rich man and Lazarus in Luke 16, verse 19 to 29? The rich man's sense was not in the fact that he fasted, that he feasted, dressed in the most expensive clothes, or lived in great luxury every day, but rather in the fact that he forgot about the needs of his closest neighbor, Lazarus. Is it true that prosperity can also make us foolish? Yes, of course. If you are not convinced, go and ask Mr. Kofi Ansa of Ogunaswedro, not a real name. He was a wealthy man, but incidentally, his speciality consisted in buying the affection of other people's wives and building them beautiful houses. Along the way, his great wealth evaporated. You should see him now in his old age, single, penniless, and miserable. Out or what about the selfish yam seller near Bimbila, who took great delight in burying his raw cash in the ground? He pulled out the money after many years, thinking that he was going to be the next money roller of the village. Not so fast. The villagers looked on in total shock, mingled with amusement, as the old man rolled out bundles of old cedi notes, long withdrawn from circulation. Have you also forgotten the story of Mr. Howard Hughes, the famous American millionaire who died clad in rags with his bank account was worth tens of millions of dollars? What is the point of working yourself to death if you cannot even enjoy the good things money brings? It's Ecclesiastes 5 verse 19. If God gives a man wealth and prosperity and lets him enjoy them, he should be grateful and enjoy what he has worked for. It is a gift from God. Sometimes mismanagement of our property can make us lose our talent and gifts. You are a lamp in prosperity if you do not allow your newly acquired wealth and status to turn your head and give you airs. How can you do it? Here are some practical steps. A. Stay close to God. Maintain close contact with the Lord Jesus Christ through disciplined daily prayer and diligent study of the Bible. This will keep you focused on His glory and thus help you maintain a sober view of your real importance. B. Fast and pray. If there is pride in your life, deal with it. David said, I humbled my soul with fasting. Psalms 35 verse 13. Remember, the way you manage your prosperity says a lot about your real character. Our attitude is the primary force that will determine whether we succeed or fail. The end. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to me. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and for commenting in the video. I'm so grateful to all of you who watched the last video posted and who liked the video. I'm getting tremendous views on that particular video, and I want to say thank you so much. I'm so grateful. See you in the next one. Bye.